Martin, you are overreacting just a tad when it comes to Kat. But Kat, you are certainly overreacting when it comes to Eva this time. And Samantha, where you gonna run to, boo? What's good, y'all? She gets this Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And in this one, I'm breaking down season 1, episode number 168. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Beyond the Gates content and conversations. And y'all, I'm caught up. This was a decent episode. Before we get into the nitty gritty, let's talk about the periphery, right? Ted, who are you flirting with? Why are you reaching out your hand to touch Shanice? You just want to be back in her good graces. You don't want to piss her off as the nurse who runs things around there. Yeah, it also looks like something else is going on, sir, and I don't like it. It reminds me of what y'all was saying in them comment streets a couple weeks ago where y'all was talking about apparently Shanice and Ted is loading. But Shanice said that she's not going to pick a side between Nicole and Ted because they both have known her since she graduated nursing school. So hopefully, that keeps her away. Yeah, it keeps her away from the lure of Ted's flirtatious, okay? Because I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Do I want Ted to eventually be happy? Not really, but I get that he should, right? If he's actually going to repent, cool. But he's not going to do it with Shanice. I'm tired of him getting baddies. I'm tired of him being given bad black women and not knowing what the hell to do with them. Shanice is not the one. I want Shanice to not have to have nobody's damn leftovers, okay? Amen. But that's not really what they give in reference to the storyline with them in this episode, y'all. It's really just about Shanice breaking his balls about him trying to fight Carlton. He vows that it's never going to happen again. He's decided that he is not going to work anymore or do anything else to try to undo what he has done and what he has lost with Nicole. He just wants everybody to get to a good, even keel place and just be cool. So that's the position that he's going to take. And they just have that little back and forth. Now, while that's also happening, there's a patient who does not get the approval from his insurance company for a procedure that he needs to have to improve his quality of life. And while Ted wants to do the surgery pro bono, that still doesn't account for the hospital costs, which I think is so real. Like in this episode, they kind of brush past it. I know this is not a medical drama, so they can't spend too much time on it. But I love that they had the specifics of that because that is such a very real thing. Like it's one thing if the doctor decides to donate their time, but when a doctor does not actually own the equipment, doesn't own the facility that they're doing the surgery in, they still go up against the bureaucracy and the admin things that are happening at the hospital, and they can't actually give out free healthcare the way that they probably will want to. And this is one of the good examples of like why I struggle with our healthcare system, and probably part of the reason, not the main reason, but part of the reason why I'm not a doctor to this day. Like I had dreams for a very long time of being a doctor, which is why I have a bachelor's degree in biology and a master's degree in biology, and why I was pre-med. But ultimately, after interning and volunteering and seeing how our healthcare system actually works prior to going to med school, like I took the MCAT and everything, y'all. Child. After seeing that, I'm like, yeah, this is not actually how this should work. Like what we get to see at the hospital that they have on Fairmont Crest is a very benign, like platonic, easy going hospital system, but there are some cutthroat ones that do not think about the patient's health, do not try to help where they can and understand shortcomings or where people are not able to meet the gaps of their own healthcare needs and stuff like that. So I love this little like tidbit, and it also helps to humanize Ted in a different way because he very much so is still a villain in my eyes, but him jumping to the point of like wanting to do this pro bono work gives him a little bit of a different light. Now I still don't like his ass, but I appreciate him making this jump. Now because that does not take away the hospital costs of like actually booking the OR and the resources that he would use in the surgery, he needs somebody else to actually contribute, and Eva offers up Leslie, to which she gets on the phone because we don't see Leslie in this episode, but gets Leslie to agree to pay for the administrative parts and the hospital parts so that this man can have this surgery and they can go on about this. Now this is definitely going to be something that Leslie uses moving forward. But again, so long as the man gets his surgery done, I'm not really mad at it, but it's definitely going to be something that she tries to leverage. Before this whole thing, now I said I was going to do the light work. This actually becomes the major work. Because Kat, what is you thinking? I know what you're thinking, but I'm just going to ask you just to be asking you, what is you thinking? When they get all the confirmations, at the same time, Kat is walking out of her mama's office because she went down there to tell her mama about her beady head ass son who decided to run down on her damn smoothie shop, which I'm going to go back to. And Kat overhears Eva calling Ted dad and loses it. Did you just call him dad? you better enjoy this new daughter because you ain't going to be able to keep, you can only have one of us. I said, Catherine. I get that she mad, but she tripping this time, y'all. She tripping. Girl, that's the girl father. Now, y'all been saying that there needs to be another paternity test. I wouldn't be mad about that, but until further notice, that is that girl's damn daddy, so she gets to call him dad as well. I know that it hurts, Kat. I know that it's uncomfortable. I know that it's a slap in the damn face. I know that you don't like this girl, but at the end of the day, she is your sister. That is her damn daddy, and it's jarring to hear. I think that Kat was already emotional with how Martin had came at her and feeling on the defensive, because also, like, while I think that Martin was a little bit too much, I think that Kat jumped immediately to the defensive when she really should have just been apologetic. That just bled over into this, and it sucks. Now, not too much, y'all, because y'all love to jump in the comments about some of y'all hate Kat. Kat is still a very dope character. She's just went a little bit too far in this mode, because at the end of the day, this is this girl's father, but I understand why she feels the way that she does, and I understand how she was caught off guard. And I love Nicole's choice to not run after her. She's like, this is something that they're gonna have to work out as daddy and daughter, and I think that she's right. Kat is gonna be okay. She had the response that she had. If Eva actually wants to make any kind of peace, if Eva wants to move into a new light and all this she was talking with her mom in the past 2 episodes, then she would just take this on the chin and not hold this against Kat, because at the end of the day, Kat is human just like she is, and she'd have made hella mistakes for Kat to have the response that she had, period. Now, going back to Kat and Martin, the top of the episode, we get to see that he meets up with her and reads her for filth about her talking about sex in front of Samantha, which ultimately influences Samantha to go to the lengths that she went to with that boy Nathan. Now, the problem that Kat had, like I said, she immediately jumped to the damn defense, and she wanted to stake her claim and prove that she's not wrong. But at the end of the day, you literally revealed that this is not even the first time that it happened. So they caught her about to bust it wide open on their damn couch, but you also caught her on y'all's damn couch, and you never actually revealed it to him. So you never gave him the heads up that this could be on the horizon. I get that you want to keep her damn trust, but at the end of the day, you can't be mad at Martin for feeling betrayed by you, because not only did you hide that particular thing so that he didn't even know, he's blindsided by this happening, but also you provided fuel in reference to the visual and the narrative of why she should feel compelled to actually go this far with this boy. And yes, you talked to her about it after, but you did no like follow up, you did no check-ins, you didn't even talk to Martin and or Smitty. Like, if you couldn't talk to Martin because you know Martin flies off the handle, you could have talked to Smitty, right? Or you could have made Samantha and the boy come and talk to y'all. You did none of those things. And that to me shows Kat's naivete. Her defensiveness shows that she just wants to be right. And I think that, like I said, Martin did take it a bit far, because he winds up quitting Chelsea Cat on Samantha's behalf, to which it just makes it worse and makes Samantha run away. But also, Kat does need to take responsibility, and like, she wants to say, oh well, I'm the person that she should be talking to. No, you're not, baby girl, because you might have waited until your 20s to give the damn cookie away, but you still gave the cookie away to the wrong person that don't actually love you. This don't know what love is, and neither do you. So you're not the shining example that you want to believe yourself to be. You might be a great example in academics, you might be a great example in ambition and in career and all that, but when it comes to romance, your ass is dumb as a damn doorknob, and Samantha don't need to be following you in that regard, and you have no idea that she doesn't need to be following you in that regard, which makes even more of a point of like, girl, you and Chelsea are giggling and sniggling like 2 little ass schoolgirls about this. Well, actually, I'm not even gonna put this on Chelsea, because Chelsea was just feeding off of what the hell you was talking about, and Chelsea has been busting it wide open, having thruples and that X, Y, and Z, and Samantha ain't heard the likes the whole time. So this is 100% on you, Kat. And I wish Kat would have just ate it. I wish Kat would have just apologized and wouldn't have jumped to her own defense, because while she's trying to roll out her defense, she reveals that whole other thing about, oh, I caught her too, which just made it worse. She wants Martin to apologize. Martin never spoke to me like that. Martin has spoken to everybody like that. So I'm surprised that you have not gotten this venom, because this is how Martin rolls. Now, Smitty holding Martin's foot to the fire about, you don't get to make these decisions without me, like, we don't do that anymore. I think it's right, because the same way that, Nicole comes in and she wants, to low-key free Samantha a little bit from the punishment that she's in, and he's like, okay, well, we got to run it by Martin, you should have did the same thing before you decide to put in that girl's resignation. And I love that Smitty is holding your feet to the fire about it. Absolutely. Now, aside from that, we still get the prep for LA for the Forrester Creations campaign that's going to be with Andre and Dani, but Pamela's not gonna be able to travel with them, to which Dani is have a problem with that. Now they go back and forth, and ultimately they let it go because she's gonna go recruit some WNBA player. But also what happens is that Dani sets up a little impromptu couple shoot with them in the bedroom to help Andre get comfortable in front of the camera. And I'm just wondering, like, y'all, maybe it's not even this big thing like we are thinking, or like I'm thinking, because once they said, oh, he hasn't taken a photo in a whole year, I'm like, oh god, he's lying about who he is. It don't feel like that no more. It really feels like he just has nerves. It really feels like he doesn't know what to do in front of the camera, which is why the little impromptu photo shoot hit so hard, because they get to connect how they normally would, just turn the camera on. He finds confidence and comfort in front of the camera, and like, now look, cured, he's ready to go be on set. Lo and behold the lo, and then they look good together. Like, okay, just say that y'all wanted to give us a little sexy steamy moment with them looking all photogenic, because that's all it is. Y'all are feeding the Dani Andre hive, and I love it. Y'all watch next episode. It's gonna be some bullshit, and I'm gonna be back. I'm so damn conflicted. It's fine. So we have that moment. Those are like the major things that happen in the episode. It's a pretty much like a lightweight episode, aside from Samantha deciding that she's gonna run her ass away because she's sick of Martin and his get out. She runs off, and she runs to damn Orphe Jeans with her backpack on her back. Okay, girl. Like, Samantha's wearing me thin because I get that you don't want to be on punishment, but your dads did find you about to bust it wide open on the damn living room couch, girl. So at some point, you're going to have to hold yourself accountable and take the damn consequences. Stop all this goddamn whining. I don't remember being able to whine when I was grounded. I'll get my teeth knocked in because, girl, shut your ass up and stop talking. And then y'all let her run out. Y'all let her grab her book bag and just go. Like, what? I'd have been snatched up so quick. Anywho, Tyrell goes to Orphe Jeans and follows behind her. And I'm like, Tyrell, if you don't reveal to this girl what the damn boy said, because she's also talking about she's hooked on Nathan and she's missing Nathan so much. It feels like Tyrell hasn't revealed his confrontation with Nathan. And I'm just like, if she knows that, then we can go ahead and kick the habit already, and we wouldn't even be having all these damn issues. So Tyrell, spit it out. And that's pretty much it. That's all I really got for this episode, y'all. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. I'm posting this on November 10th, which is Monday. We had a repeat because of Veterans Day, which is tomorrow, but I guess they're observing it today. But we will have new episodes Tuesday through Friday of this week, the week of November 10th. So still be on the lookout for that. Don't be too mad. And I thank y'all so much for y'all's patience and watching the videos as I roll them out. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to see you in the next one.